Hey guys, and welcome back to another rant video. I think this is my second or third rant video, but no matter. The thing is that I wanted to make this video just to clear up my thoughts about the new killing system, the orbital support. I'm not trying to be negative here, trust me, but more of my doing my part as a YouTuber and speak truthfully about this subject, because I didn't find many YouTubers that truly gave it a good attention. The community isn't happy, and I'll try to reflect most of the shared opinion by War Robot community. So, in this episode I'll talk about three things. Why I don't like the new orbital support system, what it should be like, just a few of my own ideas to make it a little bit better, and why we shouldn't not expect anything better than what they have given us, and we shouldn't give Pixonic a hard time. This is my last try to make Pixonic think about redesigning this orbital support system, because I deeply believe that it's a complete disaster and they should seriously reconsider this before they add it to the game. Also guys, this is a giveaway video. If you want cool skins for your cool robots, all you have to do to enter the giveaway is 1. Stay awesome, 2. Leave your idea in the comments, and 3. Watch more of my content. Give me a chance to entertain you guys, and if you think I'm worthy, then maybe subscribe and share it with your friends. I don't know, just a thought. And now, let's see the most awesome intro ever. Now, the reason why I do not like the orbital support in its current state is because the amount of lazy, sluggerish, and dull effort that they paid making this new system, with zero creativity. I can't even imagine how this idea made it through many meetings of the game designers and went from just a document with description on it to an actual feature and test server. I mean, come on, how did it happen? Hey everyone, today we have an idea for a new feature. It's a death button, a strike from above coming from a spaceship that doesn't exist physically, but it's there. And the strike will deal 55k damage with one tap. All you have to do is walk around and shoot it a little bit, then bam, you got yourself a death button. How and why it sounded like a good feature to add? Let me be clear here. I'm criticizing the execution of the idea, not the idea itself. Actually, they made a video about it in the beginning of the year, and they have talked about it and they're going to add it, and I was super excited. I really thought it going to be a good addition to the game. And the idea of orbital support is not something new. Many mobile games has the same feature or something similar to it. And for you to understand why War Robot orbital support is messed up in its current state, you need to understand the fundamental difference between War Robot orbital support and other games that uses the same idea. And the best game that I can think of right now is Code Mobile. They have this kill streaks that in some sort similar to orbital support, but far more better in a number of ways. First of all kill streaks features are available for free. All you have to do to unlock them is leveling up with gameplay, and it doesn't take that much of your time. While in War Robot we all know that this spaceship is going to be one of the worst, if not the worst, and if you want the good ones you will have to buy them or grind for months to come just to be able to afford buying one. And God only knows how much it's gonna cost us to upgrade it. Secondly, kill strikes meant to reward good, skillful playstyle. For example, there are different kill streaks, and each one of them requires a specific amount of points. And the better the kill strikes, the more points it requires. And how do you get the points? Is by killing or assist killing an enemy without dying. So all you have to do is just be good, and you're gonna get the good kill streaks. On the other hand, you can get the death button to 100% effortlessly without even killing someone, and no skill required. This is a very important difference. We all know that in future Pixonic will add a very destructive spaceships. That 55k damage is only the beginning, trust me. I won't be surprised if they added a spaceship that can deal more than 100 or 150k damage with one tap. Imagine you just spawn in with your Raven and that you just upgrade it to level 12 and you feel like unbeatable, and somebody across the map felt like flexing. and decided to send your Raven to the Undertaker in Robo Hell.
I'm hallucinating this, right?
No, Bender. Robot Hell is quite real. Here's our brochure.
He did it with one tap on the screen and no skill or effort required, because he paid his way to get this strong. How are you gonna feel about that? In COD Mobile, how will you do on the battlefield mainly based on skill and playstyle. The items that the enemy has is available to me as well. So when I get outplayed and he uses one of those overpowered kill strikes, I know for sure that he earned it. So I won't get upset. In fact, it will motivate me to get better. Third and lastly, COD kill streaks add diversity. It's a unique feature that cannot be offered in different aspects of the game. And it's not always overpowered damage dealing feature, no. Some of these kill streaks focused on the tactical factor that helps you and your teammates get a tactical advantage. And if you do not use it in the right fashion, it's your loss. That's what makes it an addition to the game. While War Robot Orbital Support isn't that at all, it's just another way of dealing massive damage with one tap, similar to the pilots, drones, and titans. To keep it short, here's why I do not like War Robot Orbital Support. It's because it's not only it widened the gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play, but it adds unnecessary complication with zero fun gameplay added. It's nothing new, it's not even impressive graphic-wise. It's gonna be hard to obtain new ships and upgrade them, while most of us still struggle to upgrade our robots, pilots, drone, chips, titans. It's just a burden at this time. Not to mention it focused on dealing massive damage without effort. I cannot emphasize this enough. And it's not going to be a tactical advantage that in the end will encourage skillful playstyle. Of course, this is just few of my thoughts about the new orbital support system. Let me know how you feel about it down in the comments. Now, let's talk about some of the idea that should make orbital support a little better without breaking the game design rules and code it. In other words, ideas that can be implemented in the game. So let's not get too crazy with the ideas. The first step is moving away from the idea of dealing massive damage with one tap. It's boring, not fun, just forget it, Pixonic. Replace it with some of the elements that already exist in the game, such as the suppression, lockdown, freeze, DOT. Just be creative, developers. Make a spaceship that reduces cooldown time, or instead of a strike that deals massive damage, give us a strike that blasts away enemies from a spot. Can you imagine how fun that would be to use it against a camping enemies over a beacon, or those who nearby an edge? That's the tactical playstyle part that this game is missing. And it's all about brutal force most of the time. It doesn't have to be this way. Secondly, we need something to encourage skilled gameplay and productive teamwork. So in order to get the orbital support button ready to be used, some effort need to be paid first. Make it a bit harder to get that percentage to 100%, with getting specific numbers of kills, healing teammates, capturing beacon, using ability multiple times without dying. Something like this, just to make sure that whoever enjoy requesting backup from the mothership have earned it, and they will be more careful how to use it and who to use it against. And lastly, I'm almost 100% sure that there will be another spaceship with different overpowered capabilities that will be available to be purchased in the future, and they will be expensive. Not only that, you will have to upgrade it, and the more you upgrade it, the more the ability will get stronger, and of course it's gonna cost a small loan. Similar to the Titans, everything built around how to drain money out of the player's pockets. So here's a thought: don't do it, Pixonic. Have anyone wondered why COD Mobile is a free game that you can play all day without spending a dime, and still no player will have the advantage over you because they paid money? Because everything around you built on skill playstyle, and yet this game still make more money than most games. Simple, because the gameplay is fun and competitive. It's not built around how to drain money out of our pockets, and that's attract more players. and they will be happy to buy other stuff that doesn't involve giving them superiority over others, such as battle pass skins and emu, etc, etc. So maybe, just maybe, this time give us a new system that doesn't widen the gap between free to play and pay to play. Don't add more spaceships. Instead, we can have one spaceship that got all the features and abilities, and these abilities can be unlocked with honor points, with a little bit of gold and silver, platinum, whatever, but the main ingredient here is honor points, because honor points is free and you can get it with good skillful gameplay style. And again guys, this is just few of my own thoughts. I'm just expressing myself here. I would love to hear your own ideas of how to improve the orbital supports that Pixonic made for us. Let me know down in the comments. Now finally, I'll talk about why we shouldn't expect something more, something better than what they have already given us, and stop giving Pixonic a hard time. In a game design and business, there are many rules that cannot be broken when you try to add new content like the orbital support. Rules such as you are making a game and you cannot take away the ability to play it. That happens when you make a new feature that cancels other features like Mermaid's EMP ability, where it can be disable your robot's ability and module. This rule means too much canceling will result in no players will be able to play the game normally. And another rule is giving players the feel of tactical genius. It means the new element must be predictable, like scorpions. Sometimes you can tell when they are teleporting before they do it, when you see that stealth icon appear above them. So that gives the player the option to make his next move to avoid being attacked, and that gives the tactical genius gameplay experience. This is just two of many rules related to game designing. And of course, not to forget the rules that related to functionality, which is, I believe, the most important rules. Other coding team will be able to add orbital support new feature similar to Code Mobile kill strikes and will be able to behave normally without issues. That's a very important question. War Robot game engine and servers mechanically weak and limited when we compare them to other games. That's why we see more bugs after each update, because they add new elements that doesn't go very well with the already existing game elements, and that makes their system go nuts. They can't make the spaceship interact with 3 different parties, the players, teammates, opponents, at the same time, or add the spaceship to robot support feature, simply because they haven't taught their servers to deal with all of this functionality at the same time. So, such a game designing and coding rules must not be broken when you add in new content to the game. That's why it's so hard to add anything new, because there are too many rules that you need or they need to consider, and it costs too much time and money. And if they couldn't add it to the game or add it by the end of this project, they will not be able to add it to the game, then that's time and money lost. We'll never get it back. War Robot is limited when it comes down to mechanical capabilities. Let's be truthful here. Mainly because it belongs to Pixonic, not Activision or EA. Pixonic is a small company in Russia with limited human resources and budget. They can add a cool new orbital support feature similar to Code Killstrikes to the game engine and make the servers deal with it. But that will cost money and time that they cannot afford. So they have to take shortcuts and give us this.
You suck!
Remember guys that this is a giveaway video. If you want skins for your robots, all you have to do to enter the giveaway, stay awesome, leave your idea in the comments, and 3, watch more of my content, give me a chance to entertain you, and if you think I'm worthy of your holy subscription, please do subscribe and like the video. This is it for this video guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.